quick interview. So, well, can you just do that sign again that you did to the camera, please? Don't be afraid. Come on. Don't be afraid. So this gentleman behind me, who's a coward, who's very afraid. Behind the camera, he was giving it the big one. In front of the camera, he become a durpok, little weasel. I'm here in Hanley. I am at the anti-immigration protest, as you can see behind me. And I just come straight to the horse's mouth to get their opinion. What do they think about migrants? Do they actually hate Muslims? Stoke-on-Trent, don't let me down.
I've seen all the cops facing us.
Have a show of the
Every
cops.
single one of these cops facing us, and they're the tool makers.
England's a mixing pot, always has been, always will be. That's what makes England England. The English themselves are a mix of the Danes, the Saxons, the Picts and the Celts. Check your own lineage, brother. You're not going to be English to start with. Unless you're Gaelic or Celtic, you're not English. Shut up.
The people that are coming to the anti-migrant protest, are they racist? What do you say to that?
They're not racist. They're not racist. They're going on about black people or not. There's black people going on marches.
Nigel Farage, Tommy Robinson, many of them have, been under accusations of Islamophobia or anti-migrant racism, etc. Would you say, rather than it being a racism issue or a migrant issue, it's actually a political issue that's been kind of festered up from the very top, or would you put it back to something else?
I think it's a little bit of both, truthfully. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding around the Islamic faith to start. 90% of white people won't pick up a Quran to even entertain reading it, just to actually see for themselves the real meanings of what's in the book.
There's British people dying on the streets, and you've got fucking people coming over in dingers being given 5-star accommodation.
But what's your kind of idea or your thoughts on Muslims?
Much of that. It's the mainstream media, the BBC, all the bullshit they're spewing out. They're like trying to brainwash people.
Have you ever picked up a Quran yourself?
Yeah,
or?
so I've studied the Torah, the Quran and the Bible.
What would you say about some migrants and Muslims being attacked on the back of, Nigel Farage's comments and this kind of stuff?
He's a wanker, isn't he?
Guys, be like Mike, very open-minded, study the Torah, the Quran and the Bible. That is impressive. I was not expecting to find that in Hanley on this day. Thank you very much, Mike.
Pleasure, mate.
Cheers, man. I appreciate that. I got all 2 interviews from all 17 people who are at the protest. The rest did not want to speak to me. They boycotted me for some reason. Having said that, I'd say the hatred and the fear is stoked up a lot more than is actually seen on social media. Social media will tell you that the entire of the UK is on fire about these migrants, but here I am in Stoke-on-Trent, and you've got a whopping 24 and a half people at the protest. I'd say it's a lot of exaggeration out there, a lot of hatred and fear-mongering out there. The interaction that we did have were actually pretty good, so we'll end it on a good note. Stoke-on-Trent, thank you very much.